What's going on, ladies and gents? It's Salvaje. I'm back at it again with another Fortnite video. So today I want to talk about how to deal with ego-based players. The truth is, there's probably people in your friends list or your friends' friends list that you don't like playing with because they have an ego-based mentality. They always want to be in-game leaders. They always want to lead. They never want to own up to their mistakes. They pretty much sabotage potential victories over and over again, and they don't want to admit to it. You don't like playing with these people, but maybe you do want to continue to play with your friends, and you don't really want to have that frustration that you have when you're playing with these ego-based players. Well, in this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys a couple of techniques that you guys can start implementing so that you guys can start having a better time in your Fortnite experience with your friends while completely ignoring the ego-based player in the lobby. Ego-based players love to be the center of attention. That's why they banter a lot. That's why they never shut the fuck up. So what you're going to do is you're either going to, one, starve them of the attention that they want, or two, give them a lot of the attention that they want. These two strategies pretty much make it so that you are an untouchable target when you're playing with these types of people. Let's talk about the first strategy. Starve them out of the attention that they so desperately seek. Usually, when I'm playing with an ego-based player, and I don't really want to give them any attention and I want to focus on having fun with my friends, I usually focus on just the essential communication callouts. So these are things like calling out where an enemy might be, calling out that there's a legendary gun on the floor and you don't need it, calling out that you have minis, etc, etc. You're not going to be talking about the brand new Mandalorian episode. You're not going to be talking to the boys about that chick that you have a crush on, because of course, if you were to do that, you are taking away some of the attention that that ego-based player wants, and that's going to put you straight in his crosshair. And that leads us to technique number 2, shower them with attention. Let's say that you cannot stand the bantering that these ego-based players bring into the table. Let's say that you don't like the fact that these ego-based players are talking hella shit even though you're completely destroying them in a creative match. Well, just cater to their insecurities and shower them with attention. You need to let these players know that they are some of the greatest Fortnite players in existence. You need to let them know that maybe it's the lag or the fact that they're not warmed up, that they're not playing as good, and that's why, they are getting destroyed in creative. You need to let them know that maybe their strategy is a little bit better, and that's why you actually ended up not clutching up for the team. The point is, when you shower these ego-based players with positive attention, or you starve them out of the attention by keeping your callouts essential and completely ignoring most of the things that they say, you pretty much become an untouchable target. Last but not least, guys, I want to talk about empathy. Empathy is really important because at the end of the day, these ego-based players really just want to have fun like the rest of us. Unfortunately, they lack the communication skills and self-awareness to understand that there are other ways that they could go about behaving when they're playing Fortnite. So that's why I believe it is your own personal responsibility as a Fortnite player to set boundaries on the behavior that you're going to tolerate and the behaviors that you're not going to tolerate. For example, let's say that we're playing creative and the shit talking gets a little too personal. I'm not going to tolerate that type of behavior. And I'm going to verbally state to the ego-based player, hey look, I'm not going to tolerate that type of behavior. I'm going to go ahead and mute you. When an ego-based player understands that you are standing firm when it comes down to the boundaries of the behaviors that you're going to tolerate and the behaviors that you're not going to tolerate, usually for the most part, they're going to back off and respect that. And that is why, for the second time, I'm going to state in this video, guys, it is your responsibility to make sure that your group of friends understand the behaviors that you're going to tolerate and the behaviors that you're not going to tolerate when it comes down to ego-based players and just gameplay in general. And that leads me to the end of this video. If you guys enjoyed it, drop it a like, subscribe to join the Salvaje cartel, and I hope you guys are having a phenomenal time playing Fortnite.